Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 45, on his way. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some...
Here comes the offense on second down. The run from the shotgun. Smashes through. Just knocking away defenders. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Arkansas State. He would not be denied.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Alright, tell them back.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. All kinds of running room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
It's so nice to have guys that can make these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness of getting to the end zone. Nice run.
Top down in the moon, right? Leave it out of the motherfucking shoes, bite.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Crossing the 30, he's got to lay it. Hit the afterburners kick. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
We've seen it from this running back, too. There's a lot of ways he can make you miss. Bottom line, this defense has to do a better job game time.
Yeah, it's just hard to break.
And the Red Wolves are marching down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Give to the running back. Gets it inside the 10. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And once he got loose, it was all over. They pushed the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because
now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you
First game on a new team, I had to leave Florida, which I had to, bruh. Shit was getting icky over there. First game, 4 touchdowns, 265 yards.
They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
and you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string
Still
together positive weeks.
got a 10-year caught on the outside. I ain't in the plant. And if falling out, I'll put some in the
we want to do this now. You're starting to execute it and put it together.
Catch this drive that I like. Tupac can hit him mud.
Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team looking for its first win.
Time to lay that belt.
Taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves.
Arkansas State first game.
There's just something about getting away from your own goalpost. 1st and 10 now from the 20. They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. Nothing.
I got my strength up, but ain't no little nigga no move.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game.
He's off to the races.
I forgot how to run this game. I remember now.
He's at the 10.
I did forget how to run on this.
Take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. Can anyone catch it? Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the stomping has commenced. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happened.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It was good, child. Oh, shit. Rap politics, shit, lame, but it's military. package of the team costs $11.40. My bad, son. What the fuck? Oh, it's supposed to the auto skill. What I'm posting to my young niggas. Wow, they don't give a fuck. Look great. I don't need that. They trying to get me followers. We ain't even made the playoffs yet. Oh, that's what I'm gonna change my number. Damn, it's cold in here.
Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. The offense lining up for a first down play.
At least this thing got one good play. Shit.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
strikes the blow. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job.
Open runway ahead. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Offense set on first down. They'll start the third quarter with the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Breaks the tackle to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's the MO of this.
Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, the ground game. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and
receive over that line blocking.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Open space at the 25. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the...
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big...
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Bounding over his man. Bulldozes him. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
Fresh leg.
Now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all. That 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
When you talk about creating big plays in a running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually,
picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
The counter run plays.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. Running with power. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11.
I think that was an example.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
and it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face.
looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. Just ran over it. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third. When he breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times...
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off the defender. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, look out, there he goes. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another... Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. First down here for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keeps the legs moving. At midfield, he's got room. Running toward the
Nigga
tape.
going to send me.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Bull. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just...
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And that one will give him the lead. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
I'm done with the paperwork. Break, I believe, credit work. You got off the paperwork. We're gonna link on your credit work.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough space. He got it in. And walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America.
Especially where I'm from. I go in there right where that nunchucks. I go there,
On first down, here comes this offense.
Go that double cup. They
run
get
it
her
out of the
booty done.
shotgun. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going? The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Power football with the run. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. He breaks a tackle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you
I had
got
the wrong camera angle.
create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
Well, you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities.
Tired, too.
But I like David.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run easy.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the back. At the 45, on its way. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He now has 80. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense.
And this offense is
I don't like how they take me out right before I score the touchdown.
Multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Shakes off the tackler. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This
Come
is
on,
guys
bruh.
playing together as one.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, on that one,
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the
my players moving slow.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments